Hi there. Day 6, basics. Kidneys. So we've been working around the 5 elements. I think we started with the liver because it is spring, went to the heart, the spleen, the lungs, and now we're around at the kidneys. Kidneys being the organ of winter. Their element is water, funny enough. So, as always, give yourself a little shake to start off. And I'm going to do a little bit of a twist. So you just need to widen your stance a little bit. Let's loosen off the spine a touch, keeping the hips forward. Right. Okay, just ease off, ease off. If you're going to mirror, take your left hand, pass it across the head, keeping the feet forward, hips forward. Other hand comes behind, you're going to push the hands away and look at your left foot. And then I'm going to do that for you. So your left hand, okay, comes across the face, right hand goes behind, you're going to look back at your left heel. Push the palms away. Let's come in. And let's go to the other side. So your right hand has gone across the face, left hand behind, you're looking back at your right heel. Pushing the palms away. Let's come back in. Let's have an in breath in the middle here. Let's have an out breath. And in breath. Okay, in breath. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. Back to the middle, and you should have been feeling a bit of a pull in this area where the kidney energy is. So we're squeezing one, stretching the other. Okay, let's have a little bit of a breath practice. And again, what we're going to do with this one is we're actually going to tip the diaphragm back a little bit so that it puts a bit of pressure again on the kidneys and the kidney energy. So we'll build it up as always. So in blue chi, okay, nice and up. You're going to fold the arms as we breathe in, and you're going to roll the arms and shoulders up, keeping the shoulders fairly soft if you can, and take the arms just back beyond the midpoint of the head. Yeah, so that's the midpoint of the head. We want to come back there. Let's just try that a few times. So we're going to breathe in. And out. Breathing in. Which lowers the diaphragm. Keep breathing in now. The back of it, tipping slightly backwards, just a little bit. Breathing out. Breathing in. We build that up a little bit. As we breathe in, just come up on the ball of the foot. If you have trouble with that, just take the weight into the ball of the foot and keep the heel on the ground. Okay, we're going to breathe in. Keep breathing in. So the palms are facing each other, shoulders quite open, and breathe out and come back down onto the heels. Tripping over the odd singing bowl here and wooden elephant god. Okay, so let's breathe in, come up on the ball of the foot. Keep breathing in. Breathe out and sink down. Breathe in. And as always, you can alternate the arms. And down. Two more. Last one. Good. So let's do a very simple kidney one to start with. And what we're going to do is we're going to just literally gather some energy and sandwich one half of the kidney energy area back and front. Yeah. And give it a massage. Get some warmth into that area. Although it's springtime, you wouldn't think so to look out the window. It's pretty miserable out there, so let's get some warmth into the kidneys. Swap hands. Ooh. And sandwich on the other half, the other side. So the kidneys house your essence. You're born with a certain amount of essence which you inherit from your parents. You top that up through life with qi, which you develop from breath and food. However, as the essence eventually wears away, so does your lifespan. We need to keep the whole thing warm, topped up as best we can. All right, one more each side. So the essence you inherit from your parents is known as prenatal qi. And if they are nice and healthy, in theory, so should you. Okay, we've said a big shake. Right. The other big area we talk about is this area here known as the Ming Men, the gate of vitality. And we're going to open that area to allow energy in. In the process, we'll be working the kidney area as well. So if you're going to mirror your left hand up in the air, and you're going to turn to your left, other hand behind the back. You're going to fold forward, keeping the arm and the spine in line for quite a bit. And then you are going to turn and scoop and come up. Okay. So we're going to fold and turn and unfold. So we're going to put some breathing into it, purely optional, because this isn't the easiest of exercise if you're not that physically able. Going to breathe out. And about this point here, we're going to breathe in and gather. And breathe out, keeping the hips forward. Okay. If we keep the hips forward, we're looking after the knees. So where possible, keep the arm and the back in a straight line. Okay, the next time at the top. Swap hands. So if you're mirroring, you're going to turn to your right with your right hand in the air. Fold. So out breath, forcing the air out of the body, which is logical. And then in breath as we rise up. The organ paired with kidneys in Chinese medicine is the bladder. And you'll notice by folding forward, we put a bit of pressure on the bladder. Okay, one more. Okay. Just making some loose fists. Just above the waist. And do 36 circles. Bit of pressure. Again, get some heat into the kidneys. And in that area are two what they call shoe points, which are on the bladder meridian, the bladder energy channel. And those points transmit energy directly into the kidneys. So it's a bit of acupressure going, feeding the kidneys. So I think it's 36 times, either that or warm and jump around. Lovely. Just give the hands a rub. So the organ on the face that's associated with kidneys is the ears. It's similar shape. The emotion associated with kidneys is excessive fear. Excessive fear damages the kidneys, or damaged kidneys causes excessive fear. Both ways. And it's often attributed to the elderly having falls. They're fearful of falling, Therefore, the kidney energy weakens and they fall. Okay, so we need to keep the kidney energy topped up as best as possible. Right, nice warm hands, work on the ears. So starting at the edge of the ear, work your way down, pinch in, down to the lobe, and give it a good old pull. Do that a few times. In reflexology, the ears correspond and different points of the ear corresponds to different parts of the body. So if you find a sore bit as you work around the ears, that corresponds to a piece of the body that needs attention. It might be an organ, it might be a limb, it might be a muscle. Okay, both sides. So if you find that soft point or that painful point, just give it a bit of love, just work on it. I think there's over 200 acupuncture points on the ear. So it's quite a science, but just by general massage, you get most of them. Okay, massage in the part of the ear that's attached to the skull, but don't stuff your finger down the ear canal. And then massage the floppy bits. Yeah. And finally, if you're not wearing a hearing aid or not suffering from earache at the moment, we're going to pop the ears. So you're going to press the palm against the ear and pull it away. Okay, so press, pop, press, pop, and press, and pop. Lovely. Let's give hands up. And let's just finish this session, calling the mind back. And we did it on day 2. So we're going to visualize energy coming into the third eye here. Just above where the eyebrows would join, if your eyebrows joined. If you poke around there, you find a soft point. And we're going to open that up first. So really put a bit of massage into that soft point. And then just pull away. So opened up the third eye. As we breathe in, we're going to visualize light coming into the third eye. And then going to visualize it sinking down as you breathe out to the lower energy center. Lower Dantian, elixir or reservoir. Okay. Nice Fuji, nice and relaxed. And we breathe in and out through the nose throughout, if that's good. So when you're ready, let's take an in-breath. Visualize white light coming into the third eye. As you breathe out, it sinks down. Breathe in white. And breathe in out, it sinks down. White light. Into the third eye, into the skull, strengthening the Shen, the spirit. As you breathe out, it sinks down, washing over the heart center, the center of Qi, and down to lower Dantian, center of our Jing essence. As the white light sinks down, washes over the organs, strengthens, cleanses, tonifies. It's clearing the mind, calling the mind. It's getting rid of any useless thoughts. Ideal before you go to bed. In-breath, white light. Out-breath, white light sinking down. And just do a few more breaths like that at your own time, at your own pace. Okay, let's make this the last one. We're going to breathe in, beautiful white light. Pure white light. Breathe in out, sink it down. Just breathe normally in and out of the nose. Super. So, end of that session. Thank you. Nearly finished.